Today we're going to learn TLS versus SSL and how they compare with each other. TLS stands for Transport Layer Security and SSL stands for Secure Socket Layer. Beginning with the definition of SSL. So it provides security to the data that is transferred between web browser and the server. SSL encrypts the data link between a web server and a browser, which ensures that all data passed between them remain private and free from attack. So what it actually wants to say is the data that is from the web browser to the server is secure and data in transmit is free from attack. Next one, TLS. This is a bit more advanced than secure socket layer as SSL has been deprecated, and this is more superior because it uses more complex cryptographic algorithms. So transport layer security are designed to provide security at the transport layer. Okay, TLS was derived from security protocol called Secure Socket Layer, and TLS ensures that no third party may eavesdrop or tamper with any message. Now we'll come back to SSL, and SSL achieves two main objectives with its cryptographic function. First one is confidentiality, where the data from the sender to the receiver is made sure that it's confidential and nobody interrupting or trying to do a man-in-the-middle attack is able to read the data in plain text. Message integrity. So for this, something you should know that an SSL record protocol application data is divided into fragments. The fragment is then compressed into encrypted MAC or message authentication code, which generates a secure hashing protocol or an MD5 digest message. After that, the encryption of the data is done, and at last, SSL header is appended to the data. That way, it makes sure that the data has not been tampered with. Now, how about TLS? Does it have any benefits? I've got 5 of them for you. Let's go through them one by one and discuss them very briefly. First one, and that's an obvious one, encryption. So TLS or SSL can help to secure transmitted data using encryption. Second, interoperability. TLS or SSL works with most web browsers, including Microsoft's legacy Internet Explorer, on most operating systems and web browsers. Algorithm flexibility. Now, TLS SSL provides operations for authentication mechanism, if you didn't know that, and encryption algorithms and hashing algorithms that are used during the secure session. Ease of deployment. Many applications, including the legacy ones, use TLS SSL temporarily, also on Windows 2003 operating systems. Last one, ease of use. Because we implement TLS SSL beneath the application layer, most of its operations are completely invisible to the end client. Now, walking us also through with the different versions of SSL and TLS. Know that the SSL and TLS often you'd be used interchangeably, but they mean the same. But SSL is already considered deprecated and it's not being used anymore. We use TLS in our latest deployment a lot. The most common occurrence you would see being used is TLS version 1.3, released in the year 2018, pairing between TLS and SSL. I'll try to draw a grid and have those compared against each other so it's easier for us to understand, beginning with SSL. So in SSL or Secure Socket Layer, the Message Authentication Protocol is used, also known as MAC. TLS in TLS or Transport Layer Security, Hashed Message Authentication Code Protocol is used. You would see Windows authentication goes through the same HMAC process. SSL, Secure Socket Layer, is much more complex than TLS. TLS, on the other hand, is secure and surprisingly, it is simple to implement. SSL is less secure as compared to TLS because for obvious reasons TLS has been deprecated and it was developed way back in 1980s. Transport layer security on the other side provides high level of security, the latest version being TLS version 1.3. SSL is less reliable and slower to operate. TLS on the other side is highly reliable and upgraded version and it provides less latency as compared to SSL. And of course, next one is the SSL has been deprecated, which means it's been discontinued. So if you got your organization using SSL, better make sure you switch to TLS because it is widely used now. And it's more secure, of course. SSL uses port to set up explicit connection, and on the other side, TLS uses protocol to set up implicit connection. Now, I'll also highly recommend you check out this video that explains digital signatures and how they work. And at the very least, share this video with your family and friends whom you think would benefit from this video and gain more knowledge in cybersecurity. Alright, with this, I'll end today's topic of discussion. I hope you all have a great day ahead. Bye now.